Coach, whenever you're ready, if you want to begin with an opening statement, then we'll open up to questions.
Just really grateful just to have this opportunity again to represent state of Mississippi and obviously University of Mississippi in the NCAA tournament, which I think is a special time for all student athletes. And we play a lot. We do a lot of. Our players make a lot of sacrifices, and our staff does, and this is our reward. The big dance. So excited about our matchup with Gonzaga. Very familiar with the Zags and Coach Lisa, someone that I have a lot of respect for, and I know it's going to be a great matchup.
Even when you know your name is going to be announced, what is that moment like when you see the name come on?
Still a lot of anxiousness. Again, I'm like, oh, come on, don't do this again. Don't pick us last again, because you're like, wait, is something off with this, But just to see us, see our name get called, I was just joyful for our team and our staff members that had never experienced it and the ones that had, for sure.
So, what can you take from last year into this year? Because kind of the same way we asked you about the SEC tournament. What's the approach heading into this weekend?
Here's the thing. Last year when we went to the NCAA, honestly, we were just glad to be in. It was our first time as a program since I've been the head coach, and we were incredibly excited and I think kind of immature as far as, the way our approach was. I know I won't have to talk to my team about respecting their opponent. Gonzaga beat Tennessee early in the year. Lisa is a great coach, and they're a great program. I coached at Portland for a year, and we had to go up against them. And so, that's a historic program, and we're excited about it.
I guess, without going too deep, because I know you won't give away the schematics, but, I mean, just in general, what do you know about Gonzaga that you can share?
Yeah, well, I mean, they have an experienced roster, international heavy. They shoot 45% from the field, so that's pretty good. 41% from the three. So that's going to be a challenge for us. Obviously, I know we want to defend the three-point line. And I think they have about 14.6 assists a game. So we're going to have to try to disrupt that as much as possible. And I think that's going to be a great challenge. And another thing about Gonzaga is this is their sixth NCAA tournament appearance in a row. So, all things being said, we have our work cut out for us.
First time since 2004, 2005 that consecutive tournament appearances. Angel said she was like 4 years old at that point. I guess.
Well, I think I was about 21. No.
What does that mean to you to be a part of something that hasn't happened in a while?
That's why I came to Ole Miss. I know when I came, and it's so funny, I was telling the girls as we were waiting to be introduced for our selection show, I said, man, I remember the last time there was a big deal up here was when I got announced. And all I remember about it is being in excruciating pain because we were still dressing up then. And so I had on heels and I had to walk from the court all the way to the top. But I just remember just an amount of gratitude. And then tonight, Oxford community again shows up. And it was just a great experience for our team, for sure.
You spoke about it a little bit earlier today. What's it like to see it grow and the number of people up there supporting you and your girls?
Man, it was incredible. And like I told them, we feel a connection. We are a family. And just like we think, and just like how they admire us, we admire them. And, one of the things I asked them to do is just take us in as their women's basketball program because we're going to continue to thrive. We're going to continue to thrive, and we're going to continue to build this program, for sure.
What's the key kind of to one-up what y'all did last year after making it to the tournament and go down the first round? What's it going to take to go further? And I know one win, but, maybe even multiple wins and kind of surprising people. Yeah,
we're just going to have to go and treat this like a business trip. We have gone out of our way, like going to the Bahamas, and playing Utah and Dayton, and then going to Oklahoma, and obviously anytime you get to play in the PMAC versus LSU or at Tennessee, you get an opportunity to be in different environments, right? And so our team, we're going to treat this as a complete business trip. We're going to take Gonzaga seriously. We're going to be focused and ready, and we're looking forward to the opportunity.
When you think about the things on the court, I guess they're going to define your success or failure here. I mean, what are the things that spring to mind for you?
I just think we got to stay true to who we are. You know, we've won 23 games, and we've done it only one kind of way. Anytime we don't, we lose. So it sounds simple, but we have to stick to our recipe, which is defending, rebounding, running, and sharing the ball. And I think if we do that, we'll have success.
When you go into a day like today, do you have an ideal situation of like where you want to go? Do you have something picked out, or is it really just like you play the hand that you're dealt and you're ready to go get them?
Yeah, I think for me, as our program is so young, right? We don't have time to be trying to be picky and choosy. Like it's like whatever. If they had given us a 16 seed and we had to play one, then it is what it is. But we felt like we would be anywhere from a 7 to 9 seed, and so we were right around where we think we should be, and we're excited about the opportunity, and we're just going to go and be focused and give it our best shot. I tell you what, I'd rather be in California than somewhere cold.
Any other questions for Coach?
One more. I thought that it was really sweet that you had the team fellowship, as you said, with members of the community upstairs. Tell me about how much that means to you as a coach.
Listen, as long as I'm the head coach here, we're going to be Oxford's team, you know, and I know that all sports want to do that, but we really like to live what we're saying. And so we're in the community. I mean, our community service, we've done a community service project every month, and that's just not normal for a team. They usually do it in the beginning for pitchers, and then that's it. But we've last week, 2 weeks ago, we did more than a meal, and we provided the food and fed people that didn't have a meal in the community. So we are community-based, and I think that that's important, and that's how we're going to continue to build our fan base. We believe that that's why people in Oxford have a connection with us, not only Oxford, but Ole Miss fans everywhere. And we've even won over a couple Gamecock and Tennessee fans, you know, so because that's what we want to be. We want to be the community's team, and I'm just grateful to be the head coach and leading that charge.
I spoke to a young boy upstairs who said he loves seeing your women in Walmart and just loves like saying hey to them, so you're being noticed.
For sure, no doubt. And the fact that a boy can say it is important, you know. Maybe he'll be a part of our student sections one day.
Thanks, Coach.
Kind of, I know it's still a long way to go, but just how much pride do you have in what you build here and what you're continuing to build?
I can't even express, you know, like I'm not even allowing myself to really feel that right now because I got to get in 1-0 mode. No more pods, right? So it's as you lose, you go home, right? So for me, I know at the end of the season I'm going to reflect and just take it all in. There have been moments where I've been overwhelmed with gratitude for, you know, just the position I'm in and, you know, even I remember sending Ross a text when we sold out the lower bowl, you know, because I told him one day I felt like we could do it. And so I take seriously being the head coach at Ole Miss. And but at the end of the season, right now, we still have work to do.
Great. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you all.
Thanks, Coach.
Let's go.